Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So today we're going to do story mission continuation. I believe I have a incoming message from Mara here. Or not. Oh, Vex Caliber bonus. Expert authorization override, the war table view screen flashes as you approach and displays corrupt message. Black information. Remote connection in progress, override times 2. So there's another override activity by the look of it. That's cool, I guess. But story mission is why I'm here.
Hail, Queen's Guard. I felt you reaching out. You shine as a beacon of ascendant power. Maintaining my connection is demanding, but by observing your astral wake, I am discovering ways through the ley lines that have never been charted before. As you move through the ascendant plane, you consecrate it on a paracausal level. Its borders fray and yield to your touch. The corruption within withers as you approach. For someone of your ability, one step through that darkness can equal 1,000 on this plane. 10,000. 10 million. A Shadow Legion prison ship drifts above us amidst the stars, far beyond our range. Or so they believe. Come to me and I shall open a path. Show them. Nothing is outside your reach.
That's interesting. I guess she's getting, like, a taste too, right? Of, like, because ordinarily she's using her Techions or her own warriors or whatever who don't have, like, paracausal ability. At least not directly, like she does, but she's empowering us, who ourselves are incredibly powerful. So she's getting a taste of just how fucking powerful we are when we combine forces, right? Mara welcomes you to an unexpected suggestion, using the Ascendant Plane to pursue the Shadow Legion into space. By observing your astral wake, I am discovering ways through the ley lines that have never been charted before. As you move through the Ascendant Plane, you can consecrate it on a paracausal level. Its borders fray and yield to your touch. The corruption within withers as you approach. For someone of your ability, one step through the darkness can equal 1,000 in this plane, 10,000, 10 million. She asks you to report to her when you are ready, show them nothing is outside your reach. Indeed. So the point here, right, like, we have paracausal power, so we can alter the Ascendant Plane directly. Which, I mean, Mara can do herself, but combining our powers together just makes it even more, like, we can kind of bend it to our will, as it were. This looks like a yeet up kind of situation. Nice. This is cool.
That must be the prison ship in the distance. Looks like we're gaining ground.
If the Guardians keep up like this, they're gonna put us pilots out of a job.
I know how you feel. I've traded fire with the Cabal for hours just to watch a Guardian destroy them in seconds.
It's not a question of efficiency. It's about heart. Without people like you holding us together, we'd be back in the Dark Ages.
That's nice and all, Crow. A little sappy, but okay. Yeet.
Devram, did I hear you speaking with Mithrax in Elixni?
I thought that was a private channel. He has graciously agreed to help me improve my understanding of the language. I practice as often as I can.
Well, let me know if you ever want another conversation partner.
The more the merrier.
Hey, Guardian. We were just grabbing a little downtime. Gotta celebrate your successes, you know?
Amanda told me we must not forget to kick it back. Oh, we have accomplished much and saved many lives.
That's right. There's no I in team, but there is an A and an M. Please don't tell folks I said that. But yeah, we're a team. Any door I can't hack open, you splice through. We are in this together.
It is a privilege to join you. You and the Vanguard welcomed us as honored guests in your city.
Guests? The city is your home. When I first showed up at the gates, I felt like I belonged. That's how it should be for everyone.
I had thought you were born there.
Nope. I got there later. Same as you.
Amanda, you know our story, but I would very much like to hear yours.
I grew up on the road. Long as I could remember, my family had been walking toward the last city. My mama told me we'd be safe there. She said that was all that mattered. But at the time, all that mattered to me were the jump ships in the sky above. I thought they were the greatest thing I'd ever seen. My folks tried their best, but the road's a dangerous place. When the House of Winter attacked, my mama fought them off best she could. Even killed a captain before they shot her. Pneumonia got my daddy not long after. I'd heard tales of people resurrected, chosen for immortality, but not them. They were just gone. When I finally reached the last city, I knew my mama was right. I'd be safe there. I was finally home. I learned to fly as soon as I could reach the stick. I never had powers like the Guardians or a ghost to resurrect me. But in the cockpit, I'm every inch as tough. Now, every time I fly, I remember where I came from and who I'm fighting for. And that's all that matters.
Thank you, Amanda,
I was gonna say.
for your story and your spirit.
Yeah, well, we've come a long way, huh?
Yes, we have.
Hell of a time on that Shadow Legion ship, wasn't it? Of course, I joined for other reasons, too. When you heard the story, I needed a home, a family, someplace to belong, just like Mithrax. He's amazing to work with. He's always so gentle around the tower. I forget he's an Elixni war captain. But man, I learned quick when we started tackling those prison transports. And once, he got jumped by 2 legionaries, and when I turned to help, he just shouted, "You need not waste your shells!" Man, he's a tough old bastard, and I absolutely love it. Bringing the fight to them for a change? That's the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for. He's the best patrol partner I've had in years. But I gotta keep our comms closed. Last week, Devram heard me call him Crawdaddy, nearly laughed himself unconscious.
This is an interesting story bit. I'll read this and I'll get into it. Amanda is clearly pleased with the recent attack on the Shadow Legion ship. This is the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for, she says. She talks about how much she enjoys working with Mithrax, as if to explain why she shared her story with both him and you. He's also so gentle around the tower, I forget he's a Elixir war captain. But I learned quick when he started tackling those prison transports. Once he got dropped by 2 legionaries, and when I turned to help, he just shouted, "You need not waste your shells." He's a tough old bastard, and I absolutely love it. She tells you she's looking forward to continuing her patrols, then signs off, and we get Regnant for it. Cool. What's interesting about this specifically is the fact that she hates Crow because of Crow's previous life as Aldrin, right? Aldrin killed Cade, therefore she hates Crow because she can't get over it. Mithrax was a war captain in the House of Wolves. Like, he could have been one of the ones that, like, it could have been his band that killed her parents, you know? And that's something he literally did as opposed to what she did, right? Like, Crow, it was in literally a past life. Like, he has no control over what he did back then. It's almost a separate autonomy. Whereas Mithrax has just had a change of heart, essentially. But it's just an interesting... It's interesting that she's such good friends with Mithrax, but she can't get over her hang-ups with Crow. It's intriguing.
Mithrax, Kel.
Aramis, I have nothing to say to you. I spared your life and you used it to return to your hate and violence.
I will not thank you for your mercy, or ask for your forgiveness. But I am not your enemy.
You spoke this way before. I believed your lies then. I will not do so now.
I saved your daughter's life. I know she is the future of the Elixni. But the machine spawn will never allow us that future. Again and again they cut us down when we seek to unify our houses, when we seek power for ourselves. They will never see you as their equal.
And you believe that we are equals? You bow to the witness and a god of the hive.
We are the leaders of our people, and we must find power where we can. You did the same when you chose to live amongst those who have slaughtered us for centuries.
I have ended that violence.
It has not ended. You just live behind our enemies' walls. Your house relies on hope as much as mine does. I want us to be free, to be gentle and care for each other. I want us to be weavers and dancers again. That is why you did not kill me, because you want this as well. But until we control our own future, the Elixni will never be these things again.
It would be a good argument, Aramis, if you weren't aligned with the witness. Because the witness will do exactly the same thing. Like, I really don't understand her going with the witness. It makes no fucking sense to me. Because, like, whatever. Like, her whole thing is, I hate the Traveler. The Traveler, we saw it as a god, it abandoned us. I'm gonna throw my weight behind the other god figure. I don't know. I guess because she's just scared for her people, I get it. But her argument is logically inconsistent. And I feel like that cognitive dissonance hasn't clicked in her head yet. And I think potentially the way they're going with the story, maybe it will. Maybe she will come around to the fact that she's being a fucking idiot. But yeah, like, I understand her perspective, but she undermines her entire own argument by teaming up with the witness and with Zebul Wrath. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's story. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.